As the U.S. presidential election approaches, polls indicate a tight race, prompting heightened security measures across the Capitol. With just 2 days to go before the election, workers have been seen reinforcing security outside the White House and the official residence of the Vice President. At the White House, crews are erecting additional fencing to expand the enclosed perimeter, which already features barricades. Secret Service agents are on duty to ensure the building's security. Tourists visiting the area expressed their enthusiasm for being in Washington, D.C., capturing photographs and soaking in the electric atmosphere surrounding the election. Democratic vice presidential candidate Tim Walz has urged Arizona voters to cast their ballots as Vice President Harris and former President Trump and their running mates make a last-minute push in key swing states, with millions of Americans already having voted ahead of the November 5th election, tomorrow, of course. National polls, including the latest Reuters and Ipsos, indicate a tight race between Trump and Kamala Harris.
But because he could be president of the United States again.
And as she cast her vote by mail, Kamala Harris warned of potential election chaos. Harris has pledged to work towards unity, emphasizing the current election's impact on the nation's future. Speaking at a rally in Michigan, she outlined plans for tax cuts and affordable health care, especially for seniors, promising to address pressing issues without political motives.
And we are going to make sure that we fight together for the promise of America.
I actually just filled out my mail-in ballot.
Kamala Harris has made her final pitch in East Lansing, addressing the state's Arab American community with remarks on civilian casualties in Gaza and tensions between Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon.
And I want to say, this year has been difficult, given the scale of death and destruction in Gaza, and given the civilian casualties and displacement in Lebanon. It is devastating. And as president, I will do everything in my power to end the war in Gaza. To bring home the hostages, end the suffering in Gaza, ensure Israel is secure, and ensure the Palestinian people can realize their right to dignity, freedom, security, and self-determination.
Meanwhile, Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has promised party time after Tuesday's election if he defeats Democrat Kamala Harris. He emphasized immigration issues too during his final rally in Georgia.
But all I can say is on Tuesday, just go out and vote, and we're going to close this thing out, and it's going to be party time. It's going to be party time. And this is really all you need to know. Kamala broke it, and I'll fix it, and we'll do it very quickly.
The latest NBC News poll has shown a tie between Harris and Trump, with each securing 49% of registered voters' support. Conducted from October the 30th to November the 2nd, the poll surveyed 1,000 voters. It reveals Harris's growing support among Democrats, especially for her advocacy of the middle classes. Trump, meanwhile, banks on his economic strengths and positive views from his previous term.
That somehow the integrity of our voting system is not intact, so that they don't vote.
Also, a recent poll by the New York Times and Siena College has revealed mounting concerns over the state of democracy in the U.S. More than three-quarters of respondents cited the spread of lies and refusal to accept results as the gravest threats in the election. Some voters voiced worries over a potential repeat of the 2020 election turmoil. The US electoral system balances representation through the House and Senate, ensuring diverse state voices in Congress.